This is
Brouhaha.
clip one. Clip one. Hey y'all. Happy Spooktober.
Oh no!
Holy shit.
Yeah!
Oh my god, it smells like fire. Why does it do that?
Why does none
is
of it
this?
explode properly? It all shot out
What is this?
in a ball.
Whoa! Guys, this is our Halloween episode. Welcome. Welcome to Oliveros. Juan, why don't you tell us about your costume?
I'm a fancy Hispanic skeleton. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Inspired by Gerard?
Inspired by Gerard, Francisco's boyfriend. Okay, so this outfit was thought of in
She's giving you the reveal.
in a whole, like, maybe let's say 5 minutes. Cool. I got my my classic jogger, my tennis shoes, these pants that I rolled up high enough where they kind of are capris, this big black t-shirt, this black tie.
It's not a t-shirt, it's a button.
Oh, some button downs, yeah. Some accessories, and then just classic paint and makeup.
Skeleton makeup. I am, of course, I am Zed from Disney's Zombies, Disney Channel's classic DCOM, dare I say.
Uh-huh.
Came out in February, but it really made an impact on my life. So I wanted to dress up as Zed. So I went and I already had these maroon pants from H&M.
Let the people see.
I got this maroon shirt from Goodwill. I just painted some zombie language on it. What does this mean? I don't know. Probably like Gap. And then
Shoe.
got this Goodwill shirt thing, sewed a patch on it, and made like the little Z patch he has. And then did the Z band just out of some like duct tape and cardboard there. And then of course the big part of this is the hair and makeup done by Juan. Did a good job.
This entire makeup took me an hour and a half. This probably took me 45 minutes.
Well, I mean, there'll be a video on you doing the makeup. I think total it took an hour. Like the
yeah, because it was like
us,
60 minutes of us recording.
It took like an hour of just the hair and makeup.
Yeah.
This is Podcast from Planet Weird, where we talk about DCOMs, aka Disney Channel original movies, every Monday, every episode. And this month we've been talking about all your spooky favorites, some DCOMs, some
not
DCOM
comms.
associated, some not DCOMs at all, Casper Meets Wendy, Haunted Mansion, Tower of Terror.
This whole October has been like not DCOMs until this last one.
We did Invisible Sister, but now we have this one. Halloween Town 2 is what we'll be talking about today. Calabar's Revenge, the beloved classic to, the original Halloween Town, which is celebrating its 20th anniversary this year. It just
Congratulations,
passed.
Mama.
It's the second of 4 movies in a series where we don't talk about the 4th, but we
acknowledge it anyways.
Acknowledge that it exists, but we don't really like to talk about it. We talked about Halloween Town, the original, last Halloween a year ago at some point. You can go re-listen to that if you need to. Otherwise, and love, you probably know, I feel like people know this one, the first and the second one the most out of all the
This
movies.
is the first one I saw.
Oh, damn.
I saw them in order. This is the first one I saw only because my cousins, when we were growing up, had a VHS copy of it, which they copied from their TV. Yeah, they taped it from the TV. I used to do that. And so, and I think I mentioned this before. I think we've told Emily this when we were talking, but like, we had that, so it was like the whole Calabar's Revenge, which I would watch every time I would go because I'm gay, and I need my female empowerment at any location.
And because you're in love with Gort. Who isn't? I'm just joking. God, I'm joking.
Yes.
All right, and here we go. Are you ready for this? We've been waiting all year to hear this again.
Let's do it. Hit the bus.
Hit the bus.
The bus stop.
DJ. Drop that beat.
Drop the beat. Oh no, keep it playing.
It's so good. Put that on loop the entire month. Like, oh my god. It's just amazing. Okay, so Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge is a 2001 Disney Channel original movie released for the holiday of Halloween. It's the second installment in the Halloween Town series. The first Halloween Town came out in 1998. If you recall, we're celebrating the 20th anniversary of that. And then we had Halloween Town 2, like we said. And then Halloween Town High was 2 years later in 2004. And 2 years after that, it was Return to Halloween Town, which is the final movie, which we don't like to acknowledge. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, you might notice that we have this lovely picture, this signed picture of Kimberly J. Brown right here.
$600.
$600 and it's yours. If your name is Sarah, then
it'll work perfectly.
Yeah, it'll be great with an H. And then we also have this Halloween Town postcard over here, which you might not be able to see. But... And
then we have this Halloween Town cup from the night before Christmas. So it all
it all blends together.
It's, what's it called? What's that thing? It's an Ouroboros of Halloween Town.
A smorgasbord. I thought you were going to say, like, synergy.
Synergy.
Or, like, vertical integration or some shit.
I didn't watch Hairspray.
The first one was directed by Dwayne Dunham, who we've talked about. He made, like, Tiger Cruise, the Homeward Bound movies. I think he's the one that was also, like, editor of Return of the Jedi. In, like, Twin Peaks. I think that's that guy.
I liked Return of the Jedi.
Oh my god, so fun. The singer in the bar?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen the movie. Never.
Wait, then why'd you say you liked it?
Because I feel like it'd be cool.
What the fuck are you doing?
Because the Jedi... Is that the first one? Is that 4?
No, it's the last one. Before this new shit happened.
Okay.
So the beginning of this movie has Marnie. Well, first it's got the it's got all that, yep. And then Marnie explaining 2 years ago, and she talks about the whole movie.
Here's some bullshit. Okay, we stand a recap for those of those.
This is very Twitches too.
Yeah, like
we do that in there too.
You probably haven't seen the first one. Let me catch you up, which was good for me.
It's good for parents who didn't see the first, and they're like, "What's this shit you love?"
You're like,
Timmy?
I divorced your dad, and you saw the first one at his house. So I don't know what the fuck I'm watching. Yep, Halloween Town looks fucking different as shit.
It's clearly not the same like filming location. No, they didn't film this in St. Helens, Oregon.
This is a set.
This is for sure.
This is a back lot.
The plaza is so small.
How does Benny's car get into that little alley? He's literally like...
Why would you need a car if that's the plaza size? Like,
is the real horror of Halloween Town...
Does it shrink year by year?
Is it gentrification? What is the true horror?
See her on Ghoul Chat.
I literally asked, I'm like, what is she on?
She's on Ghoul Chat, and
what is Ghoul Chat?
It's called Ghoul Chat, and she's just like chatting with someone, and it
was like, what are you wearing?
I don't know if we're supposed to guess that like
it's Calabar.
It made like watching it now. I was almost supposed to be like, am I supposed to look at that and think that because when
she's on like an AOL chat room?
Well, am I supposed to think that she's chatting on here and then Cal's creepy ass face comes out of the wall? Am I supposed
some face ass looking bitch was like...
Am I supposed to think that he is chatting with her?
I think that's the intent of what it's supposed to be, because he's like, why are you...
Because his face is...
Well, yeah, because who else would she be openly talking to about... Is this connected to Halloween Town?
It's called Ghoul Chat, so I would assume.
Unless it's just like an online for like creepy...
For Halloween
nerds.
Fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
By the way, I do want to say, I distinctly remember that you and I watched this one night. Are you
also feeling the crayon?
I'm just trying to make sure like I don't have any like...
You're not drooling?
You know, sometimes you get just like stuff here. But I remember us watching it in my dorm. You and I were trying to work on stuff. And we were like, okay, we need to like put on something that we can like watch and like just not put really on in the background and like, but something we've seen, so we can just like put it on and just like have it in the background. And then we put on this movie, but then we just like started watching it and then we fell asleep and we woke up with like the DVD menu. We didn't get our work done.
We woke up to...
Yeah.
Did we wake up at the same time?
I don't know, maybe.
Because I think I went back to my room, didn't I?
Maybe, probably.
I just remember...
That might have been another night where we just, like, stayed because we were like, it's already, like, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of DVD menus, because it'll wake you up. Like, Netflix is just gonna, like, turn off.
Yeah, it'll fuck you over.
It just says, you still there? If you don't tell it, then it just turns off.
She won't be like,
DVD menu. Yeah, DVD menus will fuck you up.
Like, the last time I'll be like, I love you so much. On the menu.
Oh my god, the Buffy DVD menus are insane. Yes. You finish an episode and then it's just like... And you're like, oh my god. We have Sophie's Sixth Sense, which returns.
That woke ass bitch, she's like, they are coming.
Yeah.
She is the fucking... She's that thing that's like, they are coming.
Yeah.
From that Harry Potter movie.
So Sophie's like, somebody's coming, and then Cal shows up.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Mr. I'm Neo from the Matrix, Cal.
Mr. Steal Your Girl Rose.
Yeah, comes in with his dad, quote unquote.
The vampire from Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire.
He fucking looks like it.
Is it not him?
No. Lizzie McGuire dad? No.
That was Lizzie McGuire's dad.
No, I'm thinking of Van Helsing in that movie. The vampire was the nanny guy.
Yeah.
It was Mr. Sheffield.
It wasn't Mr. Sheffield as the Gollum?
As the Gollum? No.
Oh, Mr. Sheffield.
No, he wasn't in this movie.
Oh my god.
Marty and Gwen, you need to ask some questions. You don't just let strangers walk in. How did they get in? Who's watching the door? Someone should be doing this.
Is Dylan doorman? Because he's doing a bad job.
Yeah, he's doing a bad job. He's walking around flirting with fucking vampire girl.
Who obviously doesn't like him.
No, doesn't like him.
And I don't think she's being rude. She's not being rude. She's being like, I don't like you. Please leave me alone.
Oh, bro, I have a clip coming up.
Thank you.
And then he's like, oh, you want to give me a tour? Why would you need a tour? No one else. Of
your house?
No one else asked for
This
a
is
tour.
a public party, apparently. No one should be asking for a tour of someone's fucking house.
Someone's trying to case your
The
house.
stairs should be gated. Gate the stairs.
Put a doggy thing up. A baby gate.
Put a doggy door, a baby door, and 3 stacks of newspaper. Don't let anyone go up there.
Over back at the party, Alex gives Gwen a costume.
Which is kind of weird because he's like...
Yeah, because Gwen was like, I don't have a costume. And then he's like, Cal has a bunch of stuff. Who has a bunch of like Halloween costumes?
That's suspicious.
Yeah.
Like, I would have a bunch of Halloween costumes, but that's mean. No, at this point, they're looking for the book because he's like, fuck that. This book is somewhere, actually. Mm-hmm. Stupid self.
But then he eventually realizes, like, oh, I sold it.
To Calabar.
At the yard sale.
I sold it to Calabar. I sold it to Calabar.
Now sing What a Wonderful World.
What a wonderful world.
God damn it.
I see skies of gray. I don't know this song.
Well, you do if you're at the gray spell. Halloween time, do you see skies of gray?
I see skies of gray. And some gray.
Bunch of gray.
No socks match to these, perhaps.
Anyways,
why does he lose the raspiness of his voice when he turns gray?
In the cupboard. Because they're just white.
He's Caucasian now.
He's gray.
Oh my god.
Wait, I meant to clip this, but I said at 1 hour, 16 minutes, what curse did Debbie Reynolds just put on me? I don't know what that means. I think she, like, mumbles something or, like, says something really quickly.
I'm Namjabai.
And then I think I just felt different.